You got to get under the fingernails of this market and you have to speak to them in a way where they're like, this person understands exactly the problems that I'm facing. Hey guys, Sabri Suby here. Now today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I put a call out to my Instagram saying, hey, if you want me to review your funnels or your ads or your offers, just DM me a link, and that's exactly what you guys have done. So I'm gonna be ripping through this funnel, which is for rooftop sales. So let's dive straight on in. Basically, the first thing that we've got here is this lady with her glasses and her lovely curly hair. Do sales and targets stress you out? Join us to improve your sales closure by 93.7%. Make selling fun. So first of all, you can catch more flies with honey than you can with vinegar. So what I mean specifically by that is you're leading with a negative emotion. Do sales and targets stress you out? Yeah, like no shit, they stress me out. Like I'm not here to be told like that I'm stressed out. I'm here to increase my sales by 93.7%. So you've got a really good like little gem hidden down there in the sub headline. You need to think about like ultimately like in sales, like sales unfortunately is a male dominated environment and a sport, right? I've hired lots of salespeople. I've worked on lots of different sales teams over the year. And you know, it was always a male dominated environment. So with that being said, you know, this image doesn't really call out to the avatar, and it overall anyway is just a little bit too stocky. It doesn't really feel very genuine. And the headline is there's just so much left to be done on this thing to really tune it up. Even if you took your sub headline and said, find out the brand new and unique closing method that we've helped thousands or hundreds of businesses use to increase their close rate by 93.7% in 30 days, guaranteed. That is a big claim. That is a big thing. It's gonna be like, what the hell is this thing? Let me figure out what this is about, right? So this headline overall is just way too generic. Your CTA, let's connect. Again, way too generic. Now, I'm gonna scroll through the rest of the page and we're gonna see what else is going on here. Global sales, growth authority, sales training Dubai. Rooftop Sales is a leading sales training Dubai sales coaching and consulting company. Featured in a whole bunch of proof there, which is cool. The impact of COVID has been tough on many businesses. 40% of sales leaders missed revenue targets. That's a cool stat. Who is this for? Business owners and sales professionals, corporate sales teams, coach or consultant. That's good. Download our company profile now. Why? Right? What's the benefit to me? I don't want to learn about your company. I want to increase my closing rate, right? I want to triple the amount of sales that I'm generating over the telephone. I want to motivate my sales team. I want to show them a follow-up program that they can use that automatically will double the sales without spending any more money on advertising. So think about what it is that your market wants. Now, you know, for instance, I run a sales team. You know, I've been doing sales for most of my adult life. And the first thing that I get on this page is, you know, that it's not one of us. Like it's not somebody that really understands the everyday challenges of being a salesperson or managing a sales team, right? And you have got enough proof on this thing to really show me that you are one of us and you do understand all the problems intimately and you do understand those burning hair on fire problems that are keeping this market up at night, tossing and turning, unable to sleep, Googling answers or going on YouTube at 3 a.m. to find the answers to the problems that they have right now. Okay, so you've really got to do what I call getting under the fingernails. You got to get under the fingernails of this market and you have to speak to them in a way where they're like, yeah, this person understands exactly the problems that I'm facing. okay? And I'll show you how to do that in a moment because I know this market intimately well and I sell a sales program in this market and it does very, very well. So you've got our impact in numbers, 282 corporate trained, 27 business coaching, $396 million in revenue generated, and 12 sales consultancy. I don't know what the 12 sales consultancy means, but those other numbers are gold and you're not leveraging them, you're not using them. All right, Alafia Sura is the founder of this business. Awesome, what's her story? Over 2 decades of experience in international sales. Alifa Sura has achieved over hundreds of millions of dollars in sales for multiple global brands. Okay, lots of proof there. Then you've got Etisalat and you've got all these companies that are in the Gulf, which is awesome. Social proof, you've got some testimonials, right? This is looking better. Cool, so, and then you've got like your, links to all the other stuff that you've got going on the page. So you've got lots of great raw materials, but you're just not showcasing them in the right way. So instead of leading with a headline like, do sales and targets stress you out? Like, no shit, of course they stress you out. That's why sales is such a high paying job, because it's extremely stressful. Tell me something I don't know. What is the big benefit that I'm gonna get by being on this page? Why should I spend another 5 seconds on this page rather than going across to Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat or TikTok or any of the other platforms that are vying for my attention that would be infinitely more entertaining than what it is that I have in front of me right now? That is the environment that your offers are competing in. And unless you're very acutely aware of those things, then you just won't win. And I want you to win. So the thing that you want to be doing straight out the gate is making a big, bold claim to how me even spending 1 more second of my time on this page is gonna benefit moi. That's all I wanna know right now, right? So first of all, you need to make a claim. You've made a claim in the sub-headline, but I'm not gonna ferret down and read that if you don't grab me by the throat with the headline, right? You've got enough proof on here. So think about all of the problems that plague sales teams, right? It's more difficult than ever to get a prospect on the telephone than it's ever been before. People are ghosting their friends and family, let alone picking up calls from complete strangers trying to sell them stuff, right? People ghost them. So they speak to a really hot prospect, they feel really good, they're like, yo, this is gonna be a monster deal, I'm feeling really great, and then they call them back 3 days later and they completely ghost them. They're nothing but just a memory in the wind. And that's basically the problems that people face, right? Or trying to convince people on the telephone that they should do business with them rather than the hundreds of other different alternatives that exist in the marketplace. How to compete with other competitors that just pull their pants down on price to get deals across the line. These are all the problems that are keeping this market up at night, and that doesn't come across anywhere in this funnel, right? So you said that you improved sales closures by 93.7%. How much of that can you guarantee? Can you guarantee me a 40% increase in sales or increase in close rate in 90 days? Either I follow your system. If you can, go out there and make a big claim like that, right? Or like the new unique method that we've used to close $397 million worth of revenue in over, how many industries did you have on this thing? In 282 industries, regardless of whether you sell something for $5,000 or $500,000. Find out how by reading every single word on this page, right? That's gonna grab me, that's gonna get me to wanna consume the rest of the content. Then instead of let's chat as your call to action or let's connect, that's very vague. You need to give me something that is gonna benefit from me regardless of whether or not I buy from you. So you really wanna be having, a 15, 30, 45-minute strategy session, a sales consultation with them that you're gonna share with them the 3 things that you implement for your clients to dramatically increase their close rate by 93.7% or 93.7%, right? You have to give me something of value to motivate me to want to book in and speak to you, because the way that you convert your clients into customers looks like it's done over the telephone. So you have to make it very easy for me to take that next step. Either I click on your Let's Connect button, let's see what happens. And now we just have send your inquiry. Sales is the bloodstream for any business to flourish. Every business needs an efficient, effective sales team. However, sales can prove to be one of the most stressed teams in an organization, filled with anxiety and constant pressure to prove and reprove themselves repeatedly on a weekly, monthly, quarterly, biannually as well, annually. Don't like filling out forms? Mail us. I already know that it's stressful, because it's me and I manage a sales team, or it's me and I'm an independent consultant and I need help with this. I understand that, right? But what is the big benefit that I'm gonna get by getting in contact with you? You're only shining light on the problem, right? You're not giving me the big solution. And you do have a big solution because you've got enough proof to prove it, and you've also got a claim of the 93.7%. So the first thing that you want to do is really tighten up that headline complex, add a really strong subhead to it, and then make it very, very easy for me to book in a call with you. I go into this in really, really deep detail in my book. I show you exactly how to position that phone call to be of value in itself, to get you way more leads coming in, so then you can close way more deals. And ultimately, it all starts with one, making a big, bold promise to your market, and then getting them to consume the rest of the content on this page, and then making it extremely easy for them to reach out, book in a call with your team so you can close out the deals. So go ahead, make those changes, and let us know how you get on. Hey guys, if you're enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button, as we're dropping a video like this every other day on YouTube. And if you've got any questions, just leave a comment below with hashtag HeySabri, and I will do my best to get to it.